20. Gaslighting tactics, how they control your mind. A Stoic's guide to mental freedom. Today, we're shining a light on the shadows of manipulation. 20 tactics that gaslighters use to control your mind, and how ancient Stoic wisdom can be your shield. This video is for awareness and protection. Knowledge is your defense. 1. Memory manipulation. That never happened. You're making it up. Example: you clearly remember them promising to attend your important presentation. When they don't show up, they claim you never told them about it. Even when you show them the text message, they say, "That's not what I meant." Stoic shield. Marcus Aurelius teaches us, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Trust your records. Trust your memory. 2. Strategic confusion. Example: they agree to plans on Monday, deny them on Tuesday, make new ones on Wednesday, then blame you for always changing things. When you show confusion, they say, "You should pay better attention." Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." 3. Emotional hostage-taking example. If you really cared about our relationship, you wouldn't spend time with your friends. Later, I only say these things because I love you so much. Real-life scenario: they withdraw affection when you succeed, claiming they're just worried about you getting a big head. 4. Reality destabilization. Example: you both watch a movie. Later, they insist completely different scenes happened. When you try to look it up, they say, "Why are you so obsessed with being right?" Workplace scenario: your boss gives verbal instructions, then claims they told you something entirely different when the project is due. 5. Circular arguments. Example: them. "You're too sensitive." You. "That hurts my feelings." Them. "See, you're being sensitive about being sensitive." Break the loop with Stoic clarity. The obstacle is the way. 6. Jekyll and Hyde tactics. Example: they're charming at the office party, praising you publicly. At home, they criticize you for embarrassing them at the same party. Social scenario: they write loving public comments on your posts while sending hostile private messages. Direction shifting. Example: you. "Can we talk about how you spoke to me yesterday?" Them. "Why are you bringing up the past? Did you pay the electric bill? You always forget things." 8. Guilt engineering. Example: they have a bad day at work, come home and break your favorite mug. Somehow, you end up apologizing for making them upset by asking about the broken mug. Family scenario: I only get angry because you make me worry. If you called more often, I wouldn't have to be like this. 9. History rewriting. Example: they forgot your birthday. A week later, they insist they gave you a card and you're being ungrateful. When you say there was no card, they claim you must have lost it. 10th. Identity erosion. Example: you're known for your punctuality. They start saying, "Everyone knows you're always late," until you question your own reliability. Career scenario: you're not really a leader type. Remember that presentation you messed up 2 years ago? 11th. Social separation. Example: your sister always criticizes me behind my back. I saw how she looked at me. If you really loved me, you wouldn't make me spend time with her. Friend scenario: they point out flaws in every friend until you stop socializing. 12th. Mood manufacturing. Example: they come home angry. The entire household walks on eggshells, changing their behavior to manage this person's emotions. When called out, they say, "You're responsible for making me feel better." 13. False choices. Example: either you cancel your plans with your friends or you clearly don't care about our relationship. There's no discussion of compromise or alternative options. 14. Self-doubt. Seeding. Example: you raise a concern about their behavior. Their response: you're being paranoid. Have you considered talking to someone about your trust issues? I'm worried about your mental health. 15th. Truth twisting. Example: you catch them in a lie about where they were. Their response: well, technically I was at Jim's house before the bar, so I didn't lie. You just didn't ask for the whole itinerary. Why are you spying on me? 16. Moral manipulation. Example: a good partner would trust me completely. The fact that you're asking where I was shows you're not ready for a real relationship. Work scenario: real team players don't take lunch breaks during crunch time. 17. Crisis creation. Example: they lose important documents right before your deadline, creating chaos that requires you to drop everything to help them. When you're exhausted, they make important decisions for the both of you. 18. Freedom illusion. Example: of course you can go out with your friends. I just won't be able to help your mom move tomorrow like I promised, and you'll have to explain why to her. 19th. Selective memory. Example: they remind you of a mistake you made years ago, but claim they don't remember their similar mistakes from last week. When you point this out, they say, why do you keep score? 20. Gaslighting denial. Example: after months of manipulation, I feel like you've been gaslighting me. Them: gaslighting isn't real. That's something weak people made up to avoid responsibility. I'm trying to help you see reality. Remember, each example we've shown has a common thread: the attempt to control your reality. But as Marcus Aurelius taught us, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. If you recognized any of these examples, you're not alone. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a fire in the comments with the number of the example that hit closest to home. Visit our community forum for support and additional resources. Next week, how to rebuild your reality after gaslighting.